Serve great food is to create memories for your customers.
But it takes more than luck.
It takes consistency, creativity, and the drive to see things through.
And every day, the stakes are high, which means it's time to stand up
from your computer and start getting real. To own your kitchen is to own your bottom line.
This is the real world. And now...
This is the real world. And now...
This is the real world.
And now is the time to foodify your business.
All right. Well, welcome back to F Your Business Podcast. We're still sunny here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, we are. Here we are. So we got a great challenge today. I like making this. I don't make it often enough. I kind of forget about it. But a nice chicken Cordon Bleu, right? So a lot of places like to make it, like to bread the whole thing. And I'm going to show you a little bit of a different way. I do it with a little twist. As most of my stuff, there's always a twist.
Nice.
But that's because I make it the way I like it, and I find that other people like it that way too. But so this is definitely frozen versus fresh here, but we're going with, definitely a twist on it that I think people are going to like, and it's going to be good,
Good. Yeah, I think we picked up the ones the restaurant supply store. We say that's what they're, most, as usual, their most popular one is.
Well, we always ask for the best.
Right.
We're not looking for a shortcut, easy way out.
Yeah.
What sells the most, and that's what we go after.
Yeah, exactly.
I want a challenge, even though there hasn't been a challenge lately. We've been walking through them all, and this is going to be another one, I think. But I don't know, chicken Cordon Bleu. I mean, the ingredients are pretty basic.
Yeah.
So, but I'm making a nice cream sauce to go on top of it. So that's a little addition that the frozen one don't have.
Okay.
But we'll put it on that too for it to be even.
All right.
Right? Because even if you buy that frozen one, you get to the restaurant, you could make that sauce and put it on it.
Yeah.
Even though it's not going to taste good because the frozen's no good.
Right. But exactly. Well, then we grab our
So
fresh ingredients.
We got our list. We're going to
Perfect.
head inside. We'll see you in there. And I have 3/4 of a pound of Caribbean sliced in. Then we're going to get my little twisted Cordon Bleu. I like to put pepper jack cheese in it. It's got a little spice.
Okay.
Right? And it goes nice with the cream sauce that's going to go over the top.
I'm in. Twist my arm.
There you go. That's it, right? Grab some breadcrumbs. I'll start with the breadcrumbs. Chicken should be right over here. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Sauce. Make 4 pieces. All right, that's 4 pieces. They're going to make nice. There we go. Last thing we need is parsley. That's on the way to the checkout. Let's go check that out. All right, last but not least, a little fresh parsley. That looks nice. Nice and firm, looks good. I think we're good. All right, we got everything we need for this. We'll see you in the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. Here we go. We made it back safe and sound.
Got all the ingredients we needed.
Everything we need.
Now it's time to
All ready here.
looking good. See what we
Right.
got.
Well, I already butterflied and pounded out the chicken.
Okay.
Got it nice and thin. So you could have the butcher do it. You could do it yourself. If you saw the chicken cutlet episode, it's pretty much the same thing. The only difference I did was I laid a piece of plastic over it and I just pounded it out with a cast iron pan. Right? That's it. I didn't want to waste all the time boring you guys doing that. But so this is really how you do it. So it's pretty simple. We're just going to salt all the chicken. Right? So always salt from up high. This way it goes evenly across.
Give me some nice looking Cordon Bleus over here.
These are going to be great. Right? Let's get the pepper. This is another good lunch day.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I always like these. And, I've seen them made so many different ways.
Well, I think you're putting your own spin on it too, right? We're not going to go with a traditional like Swiss cheese. We're going to switch it up.
Yeah, switch it up. I don't really do too many things traditional. But today we're going to go with tavern ham. Got a nice smoky flavor. But I went with the pepper jack cheese. Got a little bite. But you could go with anything. A Gouda, a smoked Gouda, a Gruyere, a Swiss, a Cooper Sharp. Won't matter. Same thing with the ham. could go with this ham. You go with a regular, just boiled ham. You could go with a prosciutto. You could go with any kind of supersized salami. Anything you want.
I ask. So could you switch up the meat? That's
anything, whatever you like, use it. Why not? Right. So all right. So we got these salt and pepper. Okay. So we're going to come over here. We're going to take this. Take them off the parchment paper. Bring them here. All right. We're going to get our ham. We're going to lay the ham in here. And we're going to roll this. I'll get our cheese in there. Like that. It's hard, right?
It's pretty tough. I can see that being a difficult thing to get that all laid nicely like that.
I think maybe even you could do it.
I could probably figure that one out.
So then all you want to do is roll this, right? You just want to get it rolled.
A little mini burrito roll right there almost.
Oh, we'll stay Italian and we're going to call it a taco roll.
All right.
All right? I mean, a brioche roll. So then I like to just try to get this flattened out. Then you just use toothpicks to get it together. All right, so try to hold it together with the toothpicks. Because we're going to sear them and then we're going to put them in the oven.
Okay.
Let's get the toothpicks through it. Usually takes 3 or 4 to get it. That. There you go. And I'm going to sear it like this first. And then I'll sear it over to this side. Then we'll go in a wire tray. But I'm going to sprinkle something on it first.
All right.
Okay. So we're just going to move this back over here from now. And we're going to continue on. So again, if you're in the restaurant and you're prepping this, it's not that hard.
No, you can knock a bunch of these out, portion them out for your day.
Right. And, listen, I don't care how you lay this in there. Lay it any way you want. Doesn't matter, as long as it's in there.
Right.
It's getting all rolled together, so you're going to get every bite you're going to get a little bit of everything.
So you're trying to cover most of the surface area.
Right.
But once you do the roll, it'll probably get the rest of it covered anyway.
It all rolls together, right? Because you're going to slice it down in the rolls, and everything's in there. You just want to try to get it as tight as you can. All right. Roll it all the way in. I want to roll it up here. This is where I want the toothpicks to go.
Okay.
I soak my toothpicks in water for like 15 minutes because they are going into the oven. So if you want to soak them in water for 15, 20 minutes overnight, whatever you think, do it. I don't think everybody does that. I do, just to be safe. Last thing I want is to see a little bit
of flaming toothpick on your Cordon Bleu.
When I do my brioche, I do the same thing. I'll soak the toothpicks for a couple minutes. All right, so that one's done too. You see how you just roll along with it. Now they're all not going to have the same exact shape because the chicken's a little bit different. You want to get this as thin as you can. I use the cast iron pan, piece of plastic on the bottom, on the top. I pounded them. Little roller pin action in there, and they come just how I want them. But again, ask your butcher. You don't have to do it. What do you know about these? Anything? I think I know where they come from. This is what I'm going to win.
So, I'm going to let you guess, but then I'm going to tell you it's not what you think.
So it's not
French. I'll give you the hint.
So it's not French.
Correct.
I thought it was French.
And a lot of people think that because I was looking into it. Le Cordon Bleu school in France, in Paris, is the famous, school. But basically that translates to a blue ribbon award, blue ribbon school. So for high chefs. So that's why. But it's not actually where it comes from.
I'm surprised.
Want to take another guess?
I mean, so you're telling me I'm totally off. So I'm going to be surprised?
Well, the obvious answer, like you said, would have been France. That was where I would have thought too. But it's not France. So that would be your next. So what would be your next guess?
Oh, no. I'm going to stuck there.
All right.
So should I say Italy?
You're in that range. So Switzerland, actually.
Switzerland.
So it's,
I was trying to think, like, okay, I couldn't think of Switzerland. But I was trying to think like France, Italy. So
Yeah,
they're all like
range.
right there, yeah.
So what the story is that it actually came from a restaurant in Brigg, Switzerland. 2 large groups came in, and the chef really didn't have enough food to feed both groups.
Okay.
So one of the cooks came up with the idea, it was like a schnitzel, to stuff it with cheese and stuff it with ham.
Well, yeah, because schnitzels were big.
To get more out of it, right? You can get
Right.
more, you don't need as much. The chef was so excited by this great idea, they wanted to give them the late Cordon Bleu award, which was like a Blue Ribbon award. She didn't want that. She said, just name it Cordon Bleu.
She didn't want the award.
She wanted the award, name the dish that.
You got to take the award. That's why I want to give you an award. Take the award, right?
I would think so. Maybe she ended up getting it too, but that was the story
think
that
right
I
now
read
today,
into it.
Her ancestors, I mean, her grandchildren, great-grandchildren, are like, the award could be in the family.
In the family.
You didn't take the award. But
There's
she got it
actually
named what she wanted.
A Cordon Bleu day also.
A day for Cordon Bleu? It's not that good.
I'll tell you
good.
it's not today.
Good.
April 4th is Cordon Bleu day.
I think it's good, but I don't know if it's
I don't get
worthy
today.
of a
I don't
day.
know. I mean, I guess that's why it's only like a day. It's not a,
You know what should have a
month
day?
or a week.
A burger should have a day.
I'm pretty sure there is a burger day.
No, I don't think so. Well, I've made a burger day, but not like a national, like, Cordon
I think
Bleu
there's a
day.
national burger day.
I bet you Cordon Bleu day's a
I feel like I
big
saw
deal.
commercials that everyone's giving away free burgers. That's probably
No.
free burgers.
If you listen to the news, right? There's 20 things this day that today is. It's National Hot Chocolate Day. It's National Dog Day. It's National Cheeseburger Day. It's National Cup of Coffee Day.
Well, there you go.
It's
That's
like
in the
85
list.
things for one
It's
day.
in the list.
Well, we need to cut that out. We need to just get back to, one thing a day. Because then it
That's
means
it.
something. So I bet you Cordon Bleu on April 4th don't share that day with nobody.
I don't know.
Well, they show.
I'll have to look.
All right, so I'm going to wash up, get the oil going. We're going to saute them on both sides, like I said. We're going to pull them out, set them back over here. I'm going to dust them with our breadcrumb mixture and a little cheese. It's going to go on this rack and then into the oven. Once it gets into the oven, I'm going to make the quick cream sauce for it. All right.
About how long in the oven is it in there for?
Well, it really does depend on how thick your chicken is,
Okay.
how thin do you get it. But it could be 6 to 7 minutes if you get it thin. I didn't get it thin, so I'm going to say we're going to be closer like 8 to 10.
It's still pretty quick.
Once you go to the oven, pretty quick.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, as long as you got your oven preheated to 350, you're good. It could be anywhere from 6 to 10 minutes. You got to know. You'll know by how thin you got the chicken. Right. I don't like it paper thin. This is what I like, so that's why I know it goes 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. And you want to get it to 160 because once it comes out, it's going to sit. It's going to go up to
Especially with the hot
165,
greens in the middle.
167. Right. And you don't want to melt all that cheese out.
Right.
So you don't want to cook it to 170, 180.
Right.
But you're going to want to dry everything out. And that cheese is just going to, disintegrate. You're not going to have it. All right. Let me wash up and we'll get moving. All right. So here we go. We're ready to start, browning these on each side. We're getting back over here. I put a little breadcrumb, a little pecorino romano cheese on the bottom. So when I set the chicken in, it's going to cover the bottom. We'll dust the tops. It'll go in here. It'll go in the oven. Well, come on over and take a look while we saute. So our oil's nice and hot. Oil's nice and hot, so we're going to lay this in there. I'm going to do 2 at a time. Sizzle. That's the sizzle you want to hear. Right, just want to brown them. To brown them, so they kind of sear, help hold the flavors in. Kind of what we want to do here. And again, the pan's hot enough that nothing's sticking.
Okay.
So you're not going to have to worry about, oh my God, I'm going to be able to pull this off. So it's moving. Yeah. So it's browning real nice. We'll let this go 2 to 3 minutes, that's all.
Okay.
We'll flip it to the other side. Once you flip to the other side, you're 1.5 to 2 minutes out. So you want right now 2 to 3 minutes. Just let this brown up. You can use a bigger pan if you want.
Get all in.
Get all in, but this is fine for me. I'm saving that to make the sauce, and that's why I don't use that one.
Right.
So you can already see around the edges how the chicken's cooking. Now, if you didn't want to use any kind of breadcrumbs at all, you would have salt and pepper at the top with a little garlic salt.
Okay.
And then do the same thing we're doing now. That's if you say, well, I don't want to use the breadcrumbs in that cheese. Right? So that's why I do it sometimes too. I don't even worry about the breadcrumbs. Yeah, starting to get a nice sear on it.
Yeah, definitely starting to. That's good.
You can see, the rim's coming up. So how often do you eat a chicken Cordon Bleu?
It's probably been a little while, actually.
Me too.
It's probably been a while. It's one of those ones we kind of forget about.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Well, back in the day, I worked in a butcher shop as a butcher. We had these made up in the case.
Got it.
And that's when I was really first introduced to it. I didn't know what a chicken Cordon Bleu was.
Right.
But that's when I first got introduced to it. And it was, it was good. But it's just like this, so you want to break.
Yeah, I would say I was like a banquet server, and then that would be something obviously a lot of banquets reviews. There would always be leftovers, and we would have.
What's wrong with that picture? Nothing. That's what it should look like.
Yeah.
So,
looking nice and everything. Super quick. What you said? Not a long time?
No. Same thing now. A little shorter here, 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm going to transfer them over to here, right? And put these in. We'll work these a little bit, dust them, we'll get them set on the rack here. If you don't have a wire rack in your restaurant, you can put them onto the pan. The wire rack really does help cook it evenly. Get heat under it.
That was for restaurant-wise. Would you cook some of this for free and have it ready to serve, or what would you?
Well, a lot of restaurants go this far.
Okay. They would cook this in Europe before the ship?
Right. So we'll do it in the pan, we get it to here,
okay.
And then it can hold it.
And then we can get it out, solid in the oven, wherever
right.
it's going to go.
Well, it has to go in the oven, not a solid.
Okay, too hot.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, that would be too hot. But see, this is going to hold all the juices in.
Yeah. So it's better to do it in a saute pan than like on a flat top.
Yeah, flat top. I mean, you could go with
like, you had to.
This is best. You can do it on anything. Flat top. Listen, you got a grill, you want to grill it.
Right, okay.
There's no rule. Right. If you think it's going to be good, do it. I never think the operation. If you barbecue, if you put this on the grill, you got char grill in a restaurant, it's going to come just as good. All right, so I'm going to take these out of here. That's what I want. I'm going to put it in here like that. I'm going to stick these in here like that. I'm going to get these other ones in real quick.
Man, lunch is going to be earlier than I thought. I thought these were going to take a little longer, Chris. This is pretty exciting.
Oh, I told you, not long at all. So now what I do with these, I got to hold it here. I just roll it around in this a little bit. I just want to get just the breading on it like that. That's it. Now it goes on the hair. Same thing. I'm going to roll this around a little bit. Try to get up on the sides and everything. That's all. Then it's going to come right over here. And now what I do here is I like to just dust the top.
God, so you're really not coating anything.
All right.
A little bit.
I'm going to dust the top, the sides like that. I get the Parmesan here. Drop a little bit out on top. And this is not in there long, so this Parmesan gets right to the little crispy part. It just crisps up a little bit. It gives a great flavor. So that's it. That's going to go in the oven, right? I'm going to put a little bit more down, for the next batch coming out. And listen, I'd rather do this than worry about dipping them in egg, trying to roll them around in breadcrumbs. Right. And this makes it a little lighter, that you actually get to taste all the ingredients and not that, all that baked, fried grease in there and everything.
Which we're probably going to see on the frozen one that we have.
Yeah.
Sitting in the oven now, cooking.
Yeah, it's cooking now.
That seemed like a lot of breading, a lot less chicken and other ingredients. So
right. So this you see the start of the show.
Yeah.
Right. You see the start of the show there. That's the start of the show. Is that another minute? Then we'll turn that. This is how easy. It's not hard, right? And it's not labor intense, because if you get this far, right now, service comes, it's ordered, it goes in the oven.
Got it. Now we're talking about a 10-minute at most.
10 minutes.
Get back out to the customer.
Right. So, that's what I tell everybody. It's not hard. But we're not curing cancer. When I'm building a rocket, food. Yeah. Food there. Nice and simple. All right, I'm going to turn these. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. These are great. So that little minute and a half, we'll do the same thing. Then that's when we're going to the oven.
Okay.
And we'll start the sauce.
Awesome.
Thanks for watching F Your Business Podcast. We want to take a minute and talk to you about our ops keeping.
Yeah, we understand the challenges right now, whether it's developing a general manager, a district manager, or above that. And that's where we'll let us and the Largo team come in and help to establish those routines, establish some of those training and measurables, and let us be part of it along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, we've been doing this for quite a few restaurants. It's been very successful. We've been able to get through the managers and help them develop and move up the ladder, into your restaurant and do amazing things, do great things. But they need someone that's going to hold them accountable and keep them moving forward. And that's what we do. All right. Time to make the sauce. This is quick and easy. Don't take long.
Yeah.
We're just about done here, so it's a perfect time to do it. When that goes in the oven is when you make the sauce.
Okay.
All right?
Let's do it.
Let's come on over and take a look. First thing we want to do, get a hot pan. All right? Get the butter in there. Let that melt down. Give that a minute. You make sauces? You ever make a sauce? Okay. What is your cooking experience besides microwave? Just
Have I, or do I, are all separate things. I made a ton of sauces. Do I typically make sauces? No.
Well, give me one.
My kids eat like chicken fingers. You know what I mean?
Give me one. What sauce do you make?
What sauce? I would say probably go Asian usually. Usually try to throw like some teriyaki marinades, a little soy sauce in there.
Scallions.
Little sesame seeds or something. And they're all pretty easy.
So you buy a jarred?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jarred teriyaki.
Spice it up a little bit.
No, you're really not making the sauce. Yeah, sesame seeds, throw teriyaki sauce.
Well, I mean, a little soy sauce, a couple things in with my teriyaki sauce. To get the flavor I'm looking for. But it's like a free cooking class I get working next to you.
Yeah, see? Well, we should go home and try some of this. So we're sauteing this. We're not frying this. I mean, we're not trying to fry it. We just want to saute. We don't want anything turn brown in here. That's it. So we're ready there, right? Want these to get soft for a minute. It only takes like a minute. We're just about there. We'll go with the wine next, followed by the cream. Start to smell the shallot?
I can.
Yeah. So here we go. Let's get the wine in. I start adding some liquids. I will turn this up a little bit. Once the liquids go in, because now we're not going to burn. All right. And let that start cooking off the wine a little bit.
Usually I only see you go right for wine and glass.
You don't see it that way.
I don't usually see the wine on a pit stop for you.
Right. That was hard. I was thirsty.
You feel like you're wasting
All right, so that's going nice. Let's get the cream in. And you can put cream in, those will be good. Give this a little stir around. When I have this come to the bubble, then I'm going to go with the mustard next. Just want to get this bubbled up. I mean, this is easy. We're talking, we're doing this.
We have 7 ingredients, 6 ingredients. I mean, it's
not much. If you add the salt and pepper, I don't know. You got maybe 10. I don't know. So there you go. Turn this down a bit. Start getting the mustard in. So the mustard is going to thicken it. It's going to give a great flavor. This is Dijon mustard. This and wine goes together really good. I got to make sure I get it off. Can't cheat the sauce of its flavor. So this is the same thing everybody uses, this Dijon mustard, when you're making like a vinaigrette. You'll put the mustard in.
okay.
Thicken it, help emulsify, stay together. There we go, it's coming together nice. Lemon juice.
Lemon juice,
Yeah, half a lemon, squeezed it out. Got our salt and pepper, I mixed it together. Oh, that's it.
That would look pretty easy.
Now, we're going to give it a good stir. Get it all stirred up. Let it reduce and thicken
Okay.
right now. it's not something you really want to walk away from.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick process, right?
Right. Because you don't want this to burn, so I'm going to stay close. See, when it starts rolling over the sides like that, that's what you want. You start getting in here. But you don't want to let that do it more than like 8 to 10 seconds.
Got it.
Then you want to move it so it don't burn. You're working with cream. But you see it's thickening already. See it? It's not there yet, but you can see it's getting thick. Kind of just let it work. You can't rush it. You can't turn the heat up, get it there faster. It's going to take what it's going to take, because the last thing you want is a burnt flavor.
Right.
Last thing we're going to finish this with, when it is done and I turn the heat off, some chives.
All right. So after it, so I can put that in while you're cooking it.
No, I don't want the chives to cook. I just want it to go in and give it a nice color, and it gives a little pop of flavor. Yeah, this is good.
I think it's going to time it perfectly. I think our chicken is ready to come out of the oven in a couple minutes, right about when this is ready.
This will be ready. And let that keep getting thick. I want to grab a spoon. What we want to make sure that it's not thick enough yet.
Okay.
Let's see if it's a little runny. It's getting there. It's getting there. Got to let that wine cook out too. You don't want that raw wine in there. You want that to cook out, and we're almost there. Right. Almost there. Almost there. I love the look of that.
Can't wait to try it.
Getting there, getting there. Starting to stick to the sides a little bit. So Scott, have you tried any of these dishes yet at home? I give you all the recipes.
Yeah.
You don't go home and give it a whirl?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think which ones we have. Yeah, a couple of them we have tried. I think, there's so many. I gotta remember which ones.
A meatball, a chicken cutlet. All right, so I'll get you off the hook. So when I did an on-site visit, this exact dish is one that I told our client.
You added to the menu?
Add it to the menu. It's the #1 seller.
Really?
3 months in a row.
Wow.
This exact dish.
I mean, I haven't even tried it yet, and I'm not shocked by that. It all looks really good.
This exact dish. Ah, you see here now? A little bit thicker. I just want it a tad thicker. See how it starts sticking? We're there, baby. We're there. Look. It's not pouring off like it was. It's got that thickness that should stick to it. You don't want the clump up on it, but you don't want it to run like water.
Got it.
So that's why I'm telling you we're just about there. Oh yeah. You see when I stir, watch inside. You see how it separates?
Yeah.
And then it goes right back and covers? That's the way to
All right.
Yeah. Move that over there, put this here. Just see?
That looks perfect.
Look at that.
What do you call this sauce? Do you have like a special Christmas name for it, or just?
Yeah, just call it like a shallot mustard sauce.
Okay.
Like that. You know, it's no special name. If you have a restaurant, and if you want to make it, give it your restaurant name, give it your family name.
Steal Chris's sauce, call it whatever you want. I like it. Chris gave you permission, steal the sauce, make your own name.
That's what I do. Listen, a lot of people, they have recipes, and they lock them away in a safe. I'm not that person. I'll give you all my recipes. I don't care. Because you know what? I've learned this somewhere, and I just put tweaks and twists.
So like a magician, you don't have like one recipe you keep that in your vault, that's it?
I got a few family recipes that I won't give away because I was told not to.
Got it. There's a couple in the back pocket.
Right. And I don't give them away because I was told not to.
All right.
And I don't need no one coming back and haunting me. I like to sit there, but not when she's haunting me. You know what I mean?
Fair.
So no, those I don't give away.
All
right. We're gonna check this in a minute, and we'll see where we're at. All right. So we took them out of the oven. They're good to go.
The grand finale is here. This is the time.
Right. We let it sit for a couple minutes before we're going to slice it. And here we go. Do a nice slice down like that. Still see the steam coming out?
Oh yeah, it's hot.
See that?
Look at that.
Yeah. Take your time with it. Nice, nice. I'll show you how we're going to plate this. One more here. There we go. So how we're going to plate this is, now if you had, I gotta keep my own sauce there. I still got it warming. If you were going to have a vegetable on the plate, mashed potato or something, you would put that in the middle here. Or even like a broccoli rabe in the middle, broccoli, spinach, where you want, right in the middle. And then you would just lay this right over it. Take it like this. Go right over it. You want to try to fan it out a little so the guests can see the prize in there at some point. See it? Right down there.
That is beautiful. Look at that. Chicken's cooked perfectly.
We could have had a little bigger plate. Got this, we might as well use it.
Oh, there we go.
Got this, we might as well use it. You want to see the star in there, you know? You want to see that cheese, that gooey cheese.
There we go. That's a much better plate for this dish. All right.
Back with that. All right, so we got that. Now we're going to finish plating, make it look nice, pretty. Take our sauce. There you go. That's it. You put that on your menu today? $20. Who's not going to buy that, right? Put a nice vegetable with it.
Yeah, that's great.
All in on this, we're just under $2.
Right. Yeah, it's a. I mean, it's a
sauce
great,
everything.
Yeah, it's a great margin. Another dish that.
Here, I'm even going to try to fix this one up. I don't know if it's going to work, but I want to be fair.
Well, I think we see. I think this is an ingredient. This is a product that we've seen come in frozen from clients. We've seen people that using
we
this.
know they use it.
You know, yeah, like you said, it might spice up a little bit, or maybe they get a little bigger version of it. But this is kind of what came out, and it's a lot of breading. We're still going to try to see, but look how much breading. You know,
well, the breading even falls off. Mine has no egg wash on it, nothing, and the breading's not falling off. It looks amazing.
So let's see if we can even.
And you know, it comes that you get two like that, like to an order. We've been to a restaurant that serves this. So, right away, I get no flavor. I get all bread.
Your sauce makes it a little edible.
Right. The sauce is good.
The sauce made it a little edible.
I'm not waiting no more of that.
No, we're going right into
We're
this.
going right in here.
Make sure I get one nice middle piece here. Look at that.
Let's see what we got here. That's a world of difference.
Well, it's not even close, but I mean, this one's just so good.
It's not even the same ballpark.
No, I mean, and again, just cooked perfectly. The chicken's perfect.
The sauce adds so much. You can eat it without the sauce.
No, you could. You wouldn't eat it, but I think it does add that nice little. I like the lemon flavor in it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it brings that little bit of creaminess. But I agree, the chicken.
I like the bite of mustard.
Right. It stands on its own. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't need that sauce, but
just take a look how moist that is.
Yeah.
You can see the moistness in there. It's cooked perfect. 8 to 10 minutes, like we said.
Right. Well, it's not like because the cheese isn't oozing out. It's not. You know what I mean?
Right. The cheese is runny, but it stood in there.
Yes.
We didn't lose it. This one, it was out.
Right.
It was gone.
Yeah.
Would you rather get 2 of these on your plate or that nice roll?
You could put 10 of these on my plate. It wouldn't help.
I'll send that back. Yeah.
So no, I think that's definitely a great product. Like Chris said, it's got another great price point.
Right.
Yeah. Would I say maybe it's a little bit tougher than some of the things we made? Maybe a little bit, but I mean, it's pretty easy still. I mean, again,
I don't know if it's tougher. I really don't. I mean,
a little time as soon as you're rolling, there's maybe a few more steps, but again,
it's easy enough to do in a restaurant. It's easy enough to do with a price point of under $2.
Right.
Right. So if you add a vegetable,
right,
it's going to bring just over $2.
Yeah.
Selling for $20.
Oh, like I said, it's more than worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, we go back to it all the time. It's a dish that someone's going to come back for and have again. It's not. It's a memorable dish. It looks great. It tastes great. You get great value. I mean, look how much that is to eat. You're probably taking some home with you.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with a vegetable with it.
Right.
You probably had an appetizer.
Sure.
You're definitely not eating that whole thing. So listen, I'm telling you, the on-site visit I did, and we don't like to give our clients' names out.
Right.
Right. They're selling 300 a week.
That's
number one seller.
That's a ton.
Number one seller on their menu. Past everything. It's a great option. Now, is it going to stay number one? I don't know. Right? If you have it 3-4 times you go, then you kind of think of something like, I'm going to try something different this time.
Sure.
Right? So is it going to stay forever? No. But this is the restaurant world. We have to always involve.
It's a great item to add a catering menu.
Yeah.
If you're doing a family size and catering size, this would be a great addition to have a bunch of these on there, sliced up like that, so it can be part of a catering dish. I think it just gives so many different ways to.
I'll tell you, the one thing I'm missing, and I forgot about it, I don't have a long hot.
There's not many things you're cooking without a spice.
I always got a long hot. I always got a chili in there somewhere.
I don't need a bottle of water after this one.
I didn't pick up any long hots. I was a little disappointed when I was putting this in the oven. I was like, I got no long hots.
But as we wrap up, I will finish it. So
we're going to be eating that. Hey, check us out on fyourbusinessmovement.com. That's our website. You get all the recipes there. You see a little bit about our on-site visits. And about some of the other things we do. We don't have to come out to your restaurant. We can talk through Zoom. Listen, the first call to us costs you nothing. All right?
Check us out.
Tell us what's going on. Tell us where you're having issues in your restaurant. Let's have a conversation about it. Let's see if there's some ways we can help you. I'm sure we can. Talked about this last time. We challenge anybody. We could come to your restaurant and find 5% to punch to your bottom line. Okay. No questions asked. We will make that happen. fyourbusinessmovement.com. Check us out. See you next time.